South's commercial bill flamethrower. Bossman in the band.
Peach Pit in historic Bruton, Alabama. It's drive time with your hosts, DJ and KJ.
Good Tuesday morning and welcome to Drive Time. Good morning to each of you in first thing this morning. Rebecca Whitfield, JP the coach, Lisa Finley Hart, Miss Carol Glidden in. Good morning, Miss Carol. John Commander, Miss Mitchell in also. Good morning, Tracy Black Miller. Good morning, Donna Weaver. The Booker's in. Good morning, Booker. Good morning, Rodney Williamson. Deddy's in. Good morning, Deddy. And good morning to everybody, and hope everybody's Tuesday's gotten off to a good start. Also, before we go any further, I said a quick prayer for Jesse James this morning. Woke up and saw the feed that y'all been married 14 years today. Congratulations on that milestone, and how she has managed to do it is a miracle in and of itself.
It is a miracle. It is a true one of the ninth wonders of the world.
I'll tell you
or
what,
the 10th wonder, whatever you want to call it. But you're right, it's a miracle. But thank you, and happy anniversary to my wife Jessica. So 14 years, and I think we dated off and on, well, maybe more on 2 or 3 years before. So
very good.
But yeah, good morning to you, DJ. And there's Josh Godwin in, Michael English, Kathy Tolan, Tim Ward. Good morning, Tracy Miller, Carrie Hart, Sawyer Pierce in.
Carrie Hart.
Thank you, Daniel. Renee Nielsen Johnson, John Hart, Joey Carnley, and good morning, Book.
Got a special good morning also I want to send out to Miss Kathy Cash. She is the mother of Lisa Hart, and I want to wish her a special good morning and hope that her Tuesday's a great day, and hopefully she will receive those greetings sometime later in the afternoon. But good morning, and hope your day goes as good as it can.
Did you see what your Did you see, look out the window right there.
There he is. Ing's in the house. Yeah, I got a text from my daddy yesterday.
Yeah.
And he said that he was at the softball tournament where Tony Burnham's daughter was playing.
Right.
And said he bumped into Tony and got to spend some time with him, and said that he was possibly in the best shape of his life. So all these little workout posts he's been making evidently are legitimate. He is stopping, and I guess he's put work on hold for the last 30 days. And,
so you think that he's been lulling us to sleep? I'll say us. You got to run, not me.
Well, I can tell you this. I was so worried about it that I actually went to Church's Chicken last night and got a COB with extra sauce.
Yeah, I saw that post that you made. You said you were so worked up about it that you got extra COB sauce on it.
Yeah, extra COB sauce. There's no worry here. You can see my hand. There's no shaking there. I'm ready to get it on if I get cleared medically.
I understand you may want to back this up or change it or something, but I understand there may be some footage or something out there of some training.
I've heard this floating around. It may or may not get released at some point, but yeah, I've heard. Well, I've seen some very suspicious looking characters there around the Municipal Stadium as I've been going through some of my workouts, and a little bird has told me there may be some footage.
That's what I hear.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's what I hear. So there's Walker in. Good morning, Walker. Jeff Booker, Deacon. Good morning, Deacon.
Good morning, Deacon.
Good morning, Louise Joyner, Shay Weaver. There's them 2 thumbs up. She read it. She read it. Jody Jernigan, good morning to you. Mike Cantrell, good morning, Mike. And Retro, what's going on, Retro? Ray Stewart, good morning to you as well. Read the title to this video if you get a chance. And you definitely want to put those 2 thumbs up in there. And, we've got a big announcement coming Friday for Flashback Friday. A big one.
Big may not be the word. Or may not be the best word.
Maybe not. It's probably not.
You let me in on it yesterday, and that's you're going to stick around for that.
Yeah.
If you thought last Friday things got to jumping, look out.
They're really about to jump and get jumping this Friday.
Good morning, Stan Whitehead, Ray Stewart. Good morning, Susan Rhodes in also. Good morning, Susan. Randall Mallard back in from Jayville. Good morning, Randall. Ron Kennedy in as well. So good morning, and it's going to be It's going to be something Friday.
Yes, it is.
For all the listeners.
Yes. for the listening audience. Yeah. So, it got to thinking, well, what in the world do we do to get past, not get past, but to
build on.
Yeah, to build on what we did this past Friday. There's your guy, Randall Mallard.
Randall Mallard, yes, sir.
There he is in the house. Good
44.
morning, Randall. Sarah Devers watching. Good morning, Sarah. Hey, good morning, Ron Kennedy. Yeah, so big, we DJ and I were talking and trying to figure out what the best thing to do and take and route and all this, and I think we've come up with something that may just be. I think it'd be. I mean, I personally think it's bigger than.
Let's be fair. Friday. You came up with something. Okay. I would love to say I was a part of this brainstorming idea.
You were part of the conversation.
Yeah, I was a part of the conversation and thought about resigning my position here actually so I could participate in a little different capacity.
You realize that's the second time in 2 weeks that you've said about resigning your position.
I'm really worried about what you're going to do after this.
I know.
I'm going to tell you something. This is monumental.
Yeah, I don't know.
Game changer.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to change. I don't know how we're going to top. I was worried about how to top last Friday.
Well, you've done it.
The problem is we're going to run out of stuff to keep topping things with.
Last Friday was fun. This is going to be. We'll see.
Well,
we'll see.
I'll tell you this: if it's definitely going to create some excitement. How about that?
Upside down, inside out.
Yeah,
that's what it's going to do to this town.
There'll be a chapter in the book of Bruton about it one day, maybe. You think?
I think it could be. Speaking of, and I want to share this, kind of jumping around a little bit. So many people who follow this program also follow Sean Dietrich and his blog that he puts on Facebook. If you haven't seen his most recent release, you're going to check it out. I shared it on my Facebook page, as many has as well. Many others have as well. And it's about Bruton. And it's you talking about, kind of going back in time a little bit and going back to that safe place. And of course, we've talked about the talent that he is. We hope to have him here one day, actually. But his most recent release, it's good. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I hadn't had a chance to read it. I'll tell you, I hate that I missed the show Saturday night. Just something came up, didn't make it down there, but I wanted to get down there to see that because I love to hear him. I love the vlogs he does when he just sitting there in front of the camera telling stories. Yeah. I enjoy that. So
I think Tony's in. Is Tony in? Do you see him on there?
Yeah, he is. There he is. Best shape of his life, he said.
Yeah.
Best shape of his life. I don't know what's going on, but let's see here. There's Pam Driscoll. Good morning, Pam. Rebecca. Good morning, Rebecca. Keith Lisby. Hal Whitman, Samantha Pate T-Bone. Yeah, I knew T-Bone was there. In through the outdoor. That's right. Retro. Jeff Wilson, good morning to you. Eli, good morning, Eli. Manasco. D. Powell. Good morning to all y'all this morning. Beautiful, beautiful 2 for Tuesday morning. There it is.
Just put it back out here.
There it is.
Let him look at it. That's the closest he's going to get to it.
So you don't think he's ever going to touch the goal?
Nope. He can do all the workout he wants. He can take all the supplements he wants, and he can go with all the creams, maybe even the needle. I don't really know what he's doing, but it's not going to matter if I can get cleared medically.
Did you just say creams and needle in the same
Well,
that is classic.
Look at that. I agree, Miss Carol. She said round is a shape.
It sure is. Sure is. Yeah, thank you, Adam. Good morning, Rebecca Jernigan. Yeah, round is a shape. That's a fact. So
ask Bubba. He's in.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. So I'm glad to be sitting next to the NWA World Heavyweight Championship belt. I've often wanted to purchase one of these just to put up on the wall because I love that old school wrestling. But
can you buy them?
Well, like sometimes you'll see them like online or something they'll have, but they're not. This is a quality. This is a real belt.
This is 1983. Bruton National Guard Armory.
Yes.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat came in as the belt holder.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
He lost a 2 out of 3 fall that night to Paul Orndorff, and I grabbed it from the ring.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. This is a quality, a real quality belt.
Yes, it is.
The gold is not tarnished in any way, and you can't buy a belt like this online.
No, sir.
Well, if you can, the ones I've seen, they've never been of this quality. So, you're saying this belt's staying in your possession is what you're saying.
If I get cleared medically, I will put the belt on the line against Tony in the 109, and it'll leave with me.
Well, let's get back to that footage real quick. And I heard, I don't know. Matter of fact, I think I told you about it yesterday. I heard that, like, he may have had some, like, drone footage or something, people flying over, like, checking you out.
I'd put nothing past him.
I mean, that's what I heard. So, good morning, Happy.
The last week, I've really been concentrating on my starts, getting out of the blocks, that first 10-yard burst. If I come out of the blocks okay, it's gonna get downhill from there in a hurry.
Well, here's the deal. Did Father Ted? Did he think that Tony? Did he say that Tony really did as far as look like he'd been getting with it? Or
yeah, no, he attested that he might be in the best shape of his life.
Dallas James offer still stands to help with DJ.
Well, I saw a little video of Dallas James yesterday that just not that I needed to have anything reinforced, but when I saw him scale the bookcase, I'm out.
So you're done.
I'm out.
I don't. You know why I don't blame you? Because he can make it to that fence in 2.3 seconds,
and I can't.
And I love those signs that say that.
Yeah,
the people put them on the fence.
Yeah,
big old head. Says he can make it to the fence in 2.3 seconds. Can you?
No, sir. That would be a negative.
Sherry Weaver, he's a little obsessed. Look at his Facebook pictures. He's a stalker. I agree. I ain't gonna lie. I agree. There's Margaret Cotton in this morning. Of course, we don't know if that's Margaret or...
It could be Robbie.
Could be Robbie.
Could be.
In stealth mode. But I agree. He is a stalker. He's a bully from DJ, what DJ says.
Well, he always has been.
Yeah.
Always has been.
Yeah. This is the same guy that Coach Riggs on Desperately Seeking Tony the Tiger. This is the same guy that threw Tommy Butter Mitchell out of the bleachers at the spelling bee at the middle school, in the old middle school, the old gym, out there on that carpeted floor.
That's right. And
jumped out on him. I was in the gym and went to wearing him out right there in front of the whole school. Yeah.
There was no need in that.
No, that happened.
Unprovoked.
Now, let me ask you, does that sound like something that he should have done?
No, it does not.
I don't know. I mean, But I'm not piling on. Like, listen, I'm just throwing the facts out here. Good morning, Mallory Stanley. Monica Williams grading in. Jim Baggett. Connie Baggett. Connie B, good to see you. Good morning. Margaret says it's Margaret.
Good morning, Margaret.
Of course, Robbie would say that too, wouldn't
he? Possibly.
There's MC.
Good morning, Mary Chandler. Number 1. Nelson, number 1.
So, anyhow, Miss Judy Crane in this morning. Good morning, Judy. Let's talk about the Burnt Corn Creek run for just a second.
Yes.
If Tony's getting in that kind of shape, I'd like to challenge him to come up and get into the Burnt Corn Creek run.
That's going to be a big deal. Rob Atkinson, of course, putting that on, and I think all the money raised are going to different charities that he's identified. Paul's Cross, I think, being one of them, several others as well. But it's going to start there somewhere around the O'Bannon Park or the Wilson Park area, down through the creek, into Jennings Park at some point. But, yeah, it's going to be a big deal.
And I'm going to tell you something. You better be in shape to go down there and get that from, again, great video Steve Layton put out, kind of showing what was going to happen and kind of a preview. But, man, I mean, I'm going to tell you something. I was 17 years old when I went to basic training, and running in all them jungle runs and water and all that, and up those hills and down those stuff. I was 17. Now, good morning, Larry Murphy. Good to see you there, Kyle Hayes. Good to see you as well. But I'm saying, I don't know how much prize money they've got together for the winter. I think they said how much it was, but it's probably not enough. It's probably not enough to get most people to go out there and do. You got to be like, you really got to want that to go out there and do it.
I think there's different divisions you can get in. I think there's like a real competitive division for people who do this,
right?
Like as a hobby or a pastime or whatnot. Then I think there is like maybe a not so serious fun division. And I think, there's prize money, I think, for first, second, and third places in each of the flights or each of the different divisions or whatnot. But yeah, that's going to be fun.
They should be. I mean, there should be, because I'm going to tell you something. That's a grueling course that they've made. Look, Hot Rod said he was 33 when he went in.
33.
Good Lord. I'm going to tell you something. If I'd have went in at 33, I'd have never made it. Look at Burnham. T-Bone. Thank you, Sensei Spikes. You
remember what happened to Johnny at the end of the movie, don't you, pal? Keep on. Keep on, you Cobra Kai.
Hey, did you look Sensei up to make sure it's spelled correctly?
I think it is.
I just want to ask.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, Elite Division has cash prizes. There's the Blade. Good morning, Blade.
Good morning, Blade.
Thank you, Connie. So, yeah.
Connie's kind of like Siri. I mean, really.
That's a good analogy.
I'm telling you. Siri Baggett.
Yeah.
If you need information within our community, she has it at her fingertips.
You need an app, Connie. Why don't you get an app? I mean, that's what you, look at that. Look what Ron Kennedy says right there.
He's a progressive thinker. I like the way he's going with that.
I like it too.
Good morning, Trent. Good morning, Diane McCracken.
Pam says her and Mike did one of those last year and it was rough.
I'll take their word for it.
Jim Baggett and Terry Samuels head-on collision during sixth period athletics. One of the biggest hits I've seen. No pads.
I've seen Baggett hit somebody harder.
Was it you?
It was. And it wasn't a clean hit, by the way.
Oh, it wasn't? It was dirty?
I still feel it.
Wow.
That was 31 years ago.
Connie B says she drinks and she knows things. Let's just start calling her Yoda. I mean, that was kind of his deal, right? She knows it. JT, Blade, are you hurt or injured? There's a difference.
There is a difference, and it's funny because I had this conversation yesterday, and I am hurt. I'm just hurt at the moment, but it's not far from being an injury, so we'll see. I'm under constant observation from medical professionals, and if I'm physically able to perform and physically cleared to go, I'll be there.
Are we going to have...
it would break my heart if I didn't get the clearance.
Are we going to have Manasco come down and do the whole let's get ready to rumble thing and all that kind of deal? I
don't know why we wouldn't.
Yeah, I think we should. JC Epo, good morning to you as well.
Good morning, Coach.
I think we need to do that. That'd be a big time. But, talking about the creek run, I can tell you just going down there and getting in Burnt Corn Creek, I don't know if you've been down there lately, but it's always been known for some deep spots in there.
Sure.
I
think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me an inner tube.
Yeah.
And kind of anchor it over there off the bank and sit there with maybe a cooler of some sort and watch them all come by.
I think that's a good idea.
Be a marshal. Isn't that what it's called? A marshal?
Yeah.
There at a crossing point.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. So I'm going to sign up to marshal that race.
Yeah. Pollen doesn't count as an injury. Look at Baggett. Baggett wants to know how you get hurt backpedaling.
That's a story for another day, but he knows exactly what I'm talking about. And I can just tell you this, in a goal line situation, especially when the offense is on the 6-inch line, there is no way that the strong guard should be 7 yards deep in the end zone hitting on a defensive back. I can just tell you that, unless it's premeditated, unless there was an intent to do harm. That just doesn't happen.
Jim wouldn't do that.
He did it once.
I mean, that's hard to believe.
He did it once.
Good morning, Jerry Padgett. Stephanie Manasco in as well. And yeah, that's hard to believe.
Shocker, a James Cousins in. Jesse Rigby.
Good morning, Jesse. Yeah, well, I told you that family tree is full of branches. It's it really is. So watch for alligators, DJ. They are there.
Yes, they are.
Bag it every time.
He got me. He got me.
I'm guessing you never got him back.
No, didn't really want to. I'd had enough. After that one, I'd had enough.
So you hollered mercy or calf rope or something.
And it was actually, I saw him about a quarter of a second before he splattered me. So I had that, was it Faces of Fear? I'm sure.
Yeah,
I knew it, yeah.
You knew it was coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, Jeremy.
Manasco. Hey, thank you, T-Bone. Doug Bell hit him on kickoff coverage and knocked him out.
Doug Bell hit a bunch of folks, too.
I was going to say, Doug Bell. Now, I will say this as well. T-Bone was famous for putting a hit on somebody on the football field as well. I don't know if it was
in the football stadium. I mean, his best hit was came from the stands at Cherokee County. Or no, who did we play?
At Deschler.
Deschler.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his best hit.
That was Deschler, Alabama, down in the bowl.
Yeah.
It's down in the bowl and ended up in the parking lot out of the bowl. But there was a lot of well-known names involved in that night in the lore of Bruton, Alabama. And I'm going to tell you, I don't think Deschler really knew who all from Bruton had come to that ball game because they were not prepared for what happened.
T.R. Miller was going to win that one.
Let me tell you this.
Had no chance.
We lost the game, but they had no chance on what happened afterwards. None.
Had no chance.
None.
They'd have had to brought in the National Guard and Dusty Rhodes to have a chance.
None. I mean, you had the most man up there that kind of kicked it all off. And when you kick it all off of him, he was good for 10 or 15 just by himself.
Yeah, that's right.
What I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
When all that happens and breaks out like that, hey, thank you, Lily. Good morning to you.
My girl, Gracie Bell Ruzik's in. Good morning, Gracie Bell.
Gracie, good morning, Gracie. Their sister. Good morning, Sister Whitney in this morning.
Gracie's coming off an injury.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was cutting up cucumbers for a salad over spring break and sliced her hand a little bit. Hope it's healing up well, Gracie Bell. Love you.
I'm going to tell you something. Those types of injuries hurt.
Yeah, they do. She sliced it wide open.
And especially like in a place that you move and have to move your hand. God,
Sensei Spikes is in. Good morning, Sensei.
There he is. Good morning, Sensei.
Johnny's already in.
Yeah, he's here. Was it Cobra Kai?
Cobra Kai.
Who was the sensei of the Cobra Kai? What was his name?
It wasn't Spikes. It was
no, but remember? It was anyway. He played a good bad guy. He played a bad guy.
Miyagi-Go whooped him pretty good.
He got on him
in two or three is when he got on him pretty good.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah,
Miyagi finally showed. It was like Yoda did in the what was it, the Attack of the Clones, where he come limping in there on that cane.
Yeah,
and everybody finally got to see Yoda, why he was considered the master.
Right,
because that little thing went berserk on that guy. I was in the theater when that happened. I want to tell you something. Have you ever been to watch a Star Wars movie in a theater, like on opening weekend, with a bunch of real Star Wars fans?
I watched the first one on the big screen.
Out at the drive-in?
Yep.
Well, then, I don't know how many Star Wars fans were there.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was a lot. But that place went crazy when Yoda did that.
Yes, it did.
It went crazy.
Morning, pup. Anyhow,
talk about the old drive-in. Do you think that something like that would make it today?
I kind of think it would.
I do too.
I don't claim to know what overhead you have in it, but I kind of think it would. It seems like it's a simple concept. You put up a big screen and
that's right, Carol.
You don't have to asphalt necessarily. You can just put some speakers up, and I don't know. The first time I ever went,
you got to put speakers. Let me tell you what you can do. Now the technology is you can tell everybody just to Bluetooth it to into your phone.
Did you see what Miss Carol put?
Yeah, that's what I said. And she's correct. Because I'm never going to I'm never going to be cutting on a cucumber.
April 7th, pup. April 7th.
April 7th.
Assuming I get cleared medically, it's all going to go down April 7th.
But here's the deal. You put up a giant screen, a projector, mark you off if you wanted it to be old school, you could put speakers up, but you don't have to do that anymore. You can put up a transmitter that transmits the sound of the video to the phones.
Yeah.
And boom, there you go.
First time I went,
I think people would, I think it'd be one of those things where it may not be a every weekend type thing, but I think a big movie comes out or you wanted to show something, I think it'd be a big time. I think people would enjoy that.
First time I went was with Yancey Jernigan. He was of course, a childhood neighborhood friend of mine, and I can't remember if it was his sister Martha or Elizabeth that took us, but we went over there, and Godzilla was actually.
And you went with who?
Yancey Jernigan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And Godzilla was the movie, and I remember we got out on the hood, laid on the hood of the car, and leaned back into the windshield, and we thought that was the coolest thing in the world to do. That was the first one I went to.
I don't know if Hal's still watching, but I wonder how many people Hal and them took in the trunk, because that was a big thing back in the day. Was you sneak in the trunk.
I'm sure Hal was a part of that tomfoolery.
Oh, I know he was. We've talked about it. He said he was, but I'm just curious as to. I wonder how many the number would actually be. Good morning, Butcher. There's Butcher in the house. Pup said he got his money on Burnham.
That's one of his offensive lineman buddies.
Oh.
The Hogs are going to stick together. Baggett's going to be with him. Brown will be with him. Maxwell will be with him. Ricky Thomas will be with him. They'll all stick together, and I can appreciate that.
I don't know, though. Gucci, Gucci's been kind of quiet through all this. Maybe we need to tag Gucci. Well, he has been tagged in some of this. He still stays kind of quiet. I wonder why.
Yeah.
You think it's because T-Bone stole his number? Or somebody purporting to be T-Bone put Gucci's number on T-Bone's name in the field house, no less?
Yeah, but I think Gucci, being the person he is probably flattered by that. I mean, Tony really had no merits of his own in terms of playing.
So you think he'd be more...
Yeah, I mean...
He's good with that.
Gucci was a 3-year starter.
Yeah.
I mean, his career spoke for itself.
Yeah.
He was actually in the trenches, so the fact that Tony wants to tag along on his ride, I don't think Gucci would mind that.
Well, maybe not. I may be off base on that, but I've just been surprised Gucci's kind of been quiet about all this. But you're saying classmate-wise, he's going to stick with him because of that.
Yeah, and I get it.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I get it.
There's Jennifer Q. Good morning, Jennifer. Allison Foster. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning, ladies.
Yeah, so I think that it'll be interesting to see if any of this footage comes out of the training regimen.
I haven't, of course, still jumping around, and when you mentioned Jennifer Q, and I know she's not in our area, and we have so many people that watch the program that have ties to Bruton but don't live here anymore. I have not seen a news feed. Like I said, I slept last night for the first night in 3 nights. What happened with the storm damage in North Alabama? Have you had a chance to check it out? Was it extensive? Was it what they thought it was going to be?
I saw a video from a car dealership up there that had about 60 cars with baseball-size hail damage, windows busted out, everything.
So okay.
So it was some.
I think I heard on the way over here. I was listening to the radio on the way over here, and I think they said Jacksonville State University, maybe their auditorium or Coliseum, lost the roof off it. But certainly, I want to keep all those folks in our thoughts and prayers.
Yes,
it looked like they were going to have some real bad stuff coming their way, and hopefully, damage and loss was at a minimal.
T-Bone, nothing like a bag of McDonald's fries at the drive-in. That's right.
Sounds good to me.
And see, you can do the FM mod that through the car radio the same way. You can do that here as well. You just broadcast it over a little small FM transmitter, and boom, there you go. Hal said should have been there for the original Star Wars. Well, you were.
Yeah, there you go.
I just don't think you were old enough to be there in the capacity that Hal was.
No, we was a little different crowd I was running with, and Hal was running with.
Oh, wow. You see Walker, Tony, Sierra, Nissan, 3 to 4 million in damage. Good
wow.
Lord.
You see what Donna Weaver put? You'd be surprised how many people you can fit in a 72 Mustang.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this. I've seen the trunk on Mustangs, so, there was really no back seat, but there's a pretty good sized trunk. So, Jacksonville State College tore up. Big damage apartments at Jack State. Wow, Ray Stewart said Browns is the worst he'd ever driven in.
I'm going to tell you, man, of course, we've seen it here back with Hurricane Ivan, and of course, we've had some storms since then that have done some damage. But when Mother Nature gets ready to show you what she's about, she can do it.
She's going to show up.
I mean, she can, obviously, when severe weather's headed our way, precautions need to be adhered to and plans in place because bad stuff can happen.
So, and like you said, jumping around, but I want to jump back to the title of this video, make sure that everybody knows what they need to do. If you're not a member of this group, join this group. 2 thumbs up in the comment section. And after this show, you're going to get a PM and with some inside information about what's going to happen on Friday. And trust me when I tell you, you want to be in on this.
And I'm going to back that up. And I completely understand and agree, by the way, that not many people listen to what we have to say. I'm with it.
Our category is of no benefit.
But
that's what it says.
You are going to want to be involved in this, and you are going to want to be a participant. I promise you. This is huge. Huge.
Yeah,
huge.
It's going to be a big time thing.
You just said it, but say it again because I still don't have it right in my mind. To participate, 2 thumbs up.
You got to join. Make sure you join the Drive Time group and put 2 thumbs up in the comment section.
And at that point, when they do that, they get
at
the
that
PM
point,
after the show.
After this show is over, they're going to get a
tell
PM
them what's going on.
To tell you what's going on.
This is a no-brainer. This is an absolute no-brainer. Trust me, you are going to kick yourself if you don't participate. Tag people, share the video, get them in. This is going to be nothing like this has ever been done before.
Nothing.
Similar, but not really.
Well,
similar, but not really.
Similar, but
this is bigger and better.
Yeah.
This is bigger and better.
This is taking it to a whole other level. And it's going to be fun. So, yeah, like and share this video and make sure people understand that they need to get in it and, get in this group because I'm telling you, it's going to be I'll tell you this, if let me just say this.
Shame on you. If you don't put the 2 thumbs up and participate in this, shame on you.
Well, you're going to be sorry. I mean, for real.
If you thought the release of Porky's was big,
what was that, 38 years?
Man, 36 years? I'll tell you what.
I saw Jeff Peavy put that out last night.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. A great movie.
That's a great movie.
I would put that, Gone with the Wind, and Godfather is probably my top 3.
Yeah. Porky's is a classic. I mean, a classic. There's just nothing any better.
I love when the police officer blew the Porky Pig hood across the counter.
Oh, man.
Angel Beach. Those are some crazy guys.
Yes, they were. But no, I'm telling you, it's going to be it's going to be a big thing come Friday that we're going to announce, and hopefully we'll have a lot of participation. I'm sure we will.
Stan Whitehead put 6 thumbs up.
There you go. That's right. Good morning, Sarju.
Better be safe than sorry, Stan. I like your style, buddy.
Ricky Hart, good morning. There's Wendy Lisbon, Ryan McGraw.
Good morning, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Here come the thumbs now. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up. It's just got to be. Bubba Roby's in?
No, Chris.
Okay.
There's Bubba putting those 2 thumbs up in there.
You got to have the 2 thumbs up on this one. You will kick yourself in the rear end.
Yes, you will.
If you don't. Trust me.
Yes, you will.
Trust me.
Yeah. It's
There's Lily in. Okay, Lily.
There you go. There they are. We got you. Yeah, we're going to have a big time, and this is going to be something. Like I said, it's going to be a little something different, but it's going to be something well worth it. Well worth it.
Friday can't get here quick enough.
Yeah. Well, you said you was awake at 2:00 this past Friday.
Yeah, I was
getting ready for.
I was ready.
Name that TV theme song.
Coach is in. Coach Tiempo's in.
Yeah.
Lily, you're in again.
So there's
Good morning, Ricky.
That's going to be a big time. And I can tell you this, being in good shape may help us with that as well. But that doesn't really matter.
Is the blade in? I hadn't seen the blade's 2 thumbs.
I think he was back up.
Back up?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, he was back up.
Blade, if you're still with us, I want you in this thing.
Yeah. Let me tell you this.
I want everybody in it.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you everybody needs to be in this. Everybody. I mean, there may be, this is one of those things that, not sports, this is one of those things you can actually get together and team up on.
You could.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, you could.
Now, only this morning on 2 for Tuesday.
Blade's not in, I don't think.
Are you going to get the opportunity to get the this inside information? There will be no more until Friday, until the announcement.
That's it.
This is going to be it. And I mean, that's it. So,
Andy Harpin. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, girls.
He was on the Orioles. One of my classmates in, Kate Price Howard. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning, Kate. Yeah, I went to school with her brother, Blake.
There you go.
Did you know Blake?
I did.
Yeah.
She had an older brother, Alan, that was a year ahead of us.
That's right. That's correct. T-Bone's got his circles in there.
Yeah, he's in. That counts. That counts.
Yeah, we'll let it count. He doesn't like to follow directions very well. T-Bone, I do want to say this. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I got to talk about it again today. That video of Mitt owning that establishment, I don't know where y'all were at, but wherever y'all were at, I'm telling you right now, you need to put him on America's Got Talent. He'll make it all the way through with doing the whole Elvis thing. And look, there are people who have made millions of dollars in Las Vegas doing Elvis. I mean, look at them.
We need Mitt in the driver's seat.
We need to bring him in. Let's get him here.
We need Mitt here.
Are they still down playing softball?
They were there yesterday. Let's see, what's today? Tuesday? Yeah, I think they're still playing today. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the way back through tomorrow, bring the Mitt in.
Stop in. I'll tell you something. That video of him was awesome.
Good stuff.
Like you said, he just knew when to kind of
his stage presence. He knew when to excite him.
He knew when to get a little more. All he needed was a sweaty towel around his neck to wipe his face with, throw it out there, and I believe one of them or two of them would have fainted. That's what happened back when Elvis did it.
That's exactly right.
I mean, he'd throw a towel out there or one of them scarves or whatever it was he had, and they
pups in.
Look at there.
Good morning, Mimi.
Great seeing. Yep. Burnham says great. So several people from Bruton.
Miller was playing down there as well.
Well, I tell you what we need to do then. I'm not saying Father Ted is not being forthcoming. I'm saying, why don't we see what the masses think and see if they verify that same story?
Sure.
And the reason I say that is because, T-Bone, he's one of those types that would, slip somebody a 20 or something like that to say, hey, look here, I need you to make sure, tell him I'm in the best shape of my life kind of thing.
When was the last time you saw Tony?
Well, the morning he sat right in here between you and I.
All right, the bar was pretty low in terms of getting in shape. You saw him. We had it right here. Yeah. I mean, he could have lost 50 pounds off his forehead. I'm not, that doesn't.
Mitt said he'll be here. Mitchell, we want to see it. I'm telling you, we
want Mitt right here.
We want to talk about that video and talk about you owning the,
owned it.
What
might have picked up a few prom dates while he was there.
What restaurant was that? Or, I mean, where were y'all at? I know you said Pensacola Beach or whatever, but where were y'all at? Because I want to tell you something. I guarantee you they let him sign his name to the wall or something. He could have put on a show.
They should have given him a cut of the gate for sure.
Yeah. I mean, the guy playing the Elvis song should have just said, hey, we're going to let him perform for the next hour.
The Mitt.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they should have done. So, now the backing up starts. Look at that. Oh, man. So we started questioning some of this info.
That could be Mitt chiming in.
Oh, well, maybe. Maybe handed him the phone. That's fine. We good on that too.
Peg leg
Pete's. Okay.
Peg leg Pete's.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I want to go down there and eat at Peg leg Pete's just to say that I've been where Mitchell has been, and I want to see where it says Mitt has left the building. You think he wrote that up on somewhere before he walked out of there? That was Elvis's thing. Remember that? Come on, Yep. Elvis has left the building. I guess why did they start doing that? Where all those women wouldn't go back there and attack the I guess where you get ready. I don't know what you call it.
There had to be something.
Dressing rooms. Yeah. Saw Tony sing Elvis at karaoke at Bruton Motor Inn.
You know, our family actually saw Elvis live in concert in Mobile.
Yeah, you told me.
I may have mentioned that
I'm
once
so
before.
jealous I can't stand it.
My grandmother and our family went down to Mobile, and it was kind of like a dinner theater setting. I remember sitting kind of a big table with the...
I'm so jealous I can't stand it.
All I can remember, and you mentioned a little bit earlier, the most clear memory I have from that, I was 6 or 7 years old, whatever it was him taking the scarves off and handing it to the ladies up around the stage.
And how many of them fell out when he did it?
A bunch. But I bet he handed out 60 of them, if not more.
I'm telling you, man, he could walk out on that stage, walk up to the front of the stage, wipe his sweaty face, throw it out there, and 10 women, after they got through fighting over it, would pass out, faint. I mean, people loved Elvis Presley. That guy could sing, too. I mean, that helped, but he also had that presence, that stage presence. That's what Mitt's got. Good morning, Patty Peach. Whitworth.
Mitt made over.
Yeah, he certainly is, for sure.
Have you ever seen Tony posted pictures of Elvis as a kid? He has a striking resemblance to Mitt.
He does.
He was a blonde-headed kid. I mean, he was a lot like Mitt, to be honest with you.
Wow.
Did you see what Ray Stewart put on there? I did not know that.
Wow. I didn't know that either. You sure it wasn't an imitator, Ray?
They're the Chasers Lounge?
That's hard to believe right there.
Wow.
In the 70s. Well, he died in 78.
Wow. Everything runs through Bruton.
We've said it.
Everything runs through Bruton.
We've said it a bunch. There'll be a book or a movie made about this place one day. There's been some books that had certain things in it. That's crazy.
Ray's standing behind it.
Wow.
I did not know that.
I'll give that 2 or 3 thumbs up. Oh, Butch said they do that with him when he leaves the groove. Well, that's good to know, Butch. I think they should. So,
and then they all reconvene at the Huddle House.
Is that where they go?
Yep, that's where he goes.
Is that how all that works?
He likes to close out the night with a patty melt.
No, a patty melt.
If not 2.
All right, DJ. Another good time here this morning.
Get those 2 thumbs up. Look for the private message here a little bit later. You're gonna be excited when you get it. Thank you for being in here with us this morning. Thank you for joining us on Drive Time. Thank you to Jim Peach Motors and Pete Chevrolet for making it possible. For Ken James, I'm DJ. Y'all have a good one. See you tomorrow.
Thank you for tuning in to Drive Time, live from the Peach Pit in historic Bruton, Alabama. Remember to tune in every Monday through Friday at 8 a.m.-ish. Remember to like and share the Drive Time videos, as the more you like and share, the more chances you have to win.